All right, let us start. Heritage grade 4. We want to look again at the early people of Zimbabwe. Today, I want to look at the Bantu. The topic for today is the early people of Zimbabwe, the Bantu. Right. Of late, we talked about the early people of Zimbabwe, the first ones who were the San, those who lived a nomadic type of life. And what do we mean by nomadic type of life? They lived a life whereby they depended on hunting game meat and gathering wild fruits. That was the life they lived. They did not build permanent homes. They moved on from one place to another. And we should remember that they lived in small families of 4 to 5 families. They would go to a place where there would be wild animals in that place and also wild fruits. They will stay for some days where they would go to hunt. If they see that there are no more wild animals there are no more wild fruits, they would leave, go to look for a place. Their life was based on where their food was. When the food was finished, they would leave. So they built temporary homes which were made out of grass and leaves. So those were the first people who we said they were the San. The Shona people called them Ondionerepi. The Ndebele called them Abatwa or Amasili. Let us not confuse them with the other people. The first were the San. They were followed by the Khoi or the Khoisan. These lived partly a different way from them, because the Khoisan were the first ones to live permanent life. They built permanent homes. And they were the first to keep cattle, goats, and sheep. So they did not move from one place to another. The Khoisan did not live a nomadic way of life, but they also hunted wild animals, even though they kept cattle, goats, and sheep. But they could go again and hunt animals. They could also go and look for wild fruits, but in their permanent homes, they also looked for traditional medicines. We remember we talked about traditional medicine, murembe, all those type of medicines. They would go and gather, bringing them in their homes. We remember that they were skilled workers, meaning they were taught how to make the bangles using copper. They used the minerals which they found here in Zimbabwe. So those were the second people to come in Zimbabwe. Now, today, we want to look at the third people who came to Zimbabwe. Those were the Bantu people. All right. Those were the Bantu tribes. We are saying the Bantu tribes in Zimbabwe are the Karanga tribe, the Ndebele tribe, the Zezuru tribe, the Ndau tribe, the Shangani, and Manika. Those are the ones that come under the Bantu. There are many. Karanga, Ndebele, Zezuru, Ndau, Shangan, and Manyika. They all make up the Bantu people who are found today in Zimbabwe. We are also part of them. Okay. The name Bantu is given to people who speak closely related languages, right? Their languages are almost the same, even if the lyrics or the pronunciation may differ. But you find that they have got similarities in what they say. Those are the people who are said they are the Bantu, right? The languages have common words in them. They have got common words in them. For example, the word nyama, inyama, meat hunting, is common in most Bantu language, right? In Ndebele, we call meat nyama. In Shona, what is it called? Is there anything?
Nyama.
It's called? Nyama. Inyama again, isn't it? In Zezuru, what is Zezuru? Zezuru is a Shona language, isn't it? Is there any other name for nyama, for Zezuru people? What do they call it?
No.
What do they call it? Nyama. Okay. Shangan, they may pronounce it differently, but they will all say nyama. Some will say inyama, others may say nyama, others may say nyama. But it has got the common name nyama. So those are the people who are called the Bantu because their languages have common words. Okay, can you tell me another word which is the same, which is maybe said in Shona or in Ndebele, like nyama? Who is another one? Another one? Koitumelo, can you tell us, do you have one which is the same in Ndebele?
No.
You don't have. Manzi. What is manzi called in Shona? Mvura. Eh? Mvura.
Yes, ma'am.
Think of any many, I think they are. Upu, ufu, upu, ufu. But is Pepe, is there any other?
Indau and Shona, they say Andina.
In Ndebele, what do they say? Angila. Angila.
I say Indau and Shona.
In Shona. Oh. And down. So these are related. Okay. Those are the Bantu. Those who are joining us, who brave and I think
Uriel.
yes, I think this one is Uriel. He didn't open his video. Right, we're talking about the other people from the early people who now is coming the noise. Right? We talked about now the other people are the Bantu, whom we are saying there are many tribes in Zimbabwe who form the Bantu, who are the Karanga, the Ndebele, the Zezuru, the Ndau, the Shangan, and the Manyika. Those are the people who joined the Khoikhoi who came after the Khoikhoi and the San. The Bantu migrated from East Africa and settled in countries in Southern Africa. They lived under chiefs in villages. They built huts using grass, poles, and mud. They kept herds of cattle and grew crops. They also kept poultry and caught fish from rivers. They made tools from iron and made bangles from copper. Right. Now we are looking at this other type of people, the Bantu, right? They built houses. They kept now heads, many heads, and the heads of cattle. Okay. They kept heads of cattle. They also kept goats. They built which were the permanent homes for them. These were their permanent homes. Okay. All right. We say they migrated from East Africa. They came from East Africa. Right. And they also lived under chiefs. They were chiefs whom they lived under. They lived under chiefs. Okay. They were under the leadership of chiefs. They built huts using poles and mud. We are those people. Just think of what is happening. Look, especially in our rural homes. When we go home, we have herds and herds of cattle. We have lots and lots of goats, lots of sheep. We are those Bantu tribe. We are the people who come here in Zimbabwe after the San and the Khoikhoi. All right. Okay. Right. I want you to listen careful and tell me whether these sentences are true or false. Do you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Brave. 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 May you stop playing with your young brother there. Please pay attention. Brave. Okay. Right. I want you to say whether this is true or false. The Ndebele were called Abasha. The Ndebele were called Abasha. Is this true or false? Poitumelo? Poitumelo?
False.
It is false.
False.
Yes. Rock paintings show the way of life of all people in the world. Tawana?
I did not hear you, teacher.
You are not paying attention, Tawana. Please listen. Right. The rock paintings show the way of life of all the people in the world. Is this true or false, Tawana?
It is false.
Yes, listen, pay attention. That's why you can't hear me. You are not listening, I can see. So look here, you were listening. It is false. Very good. The San were nomads who moved in search of food. Is this true or false? Ayanda.
False.
Ayanda is saying the San. I'm saying the San were nomads who moved in search of food. Ayanda is saying no, that is not true. Bethel?
True.
It is true, Ayanda. The San moved from place to place. They lived a nomadic type of life. I think I explained that. Please, when I'm talking, pay attention, listen. The San were the people who lived a nomadic type of life. It is true. The Hoi Hoi, we built dome-shaped huts. Is it true or false? The Hoi Hoi, the Khoisan. Yes, Brave? Brave? Yes, it is true. Unmute yourself, Brave. Unmute. It is true. The Hoi Hoi did not keep cattle. The Hoi Hoi, they did not keep cattle. Is this true or false? Ayanda? Uriel? Is it true or false? The Hoi Hoi did not keep cattle. Uriel? Uriel, can you hear me? Huh?
False.
Yes, it is false because they kept cattle. The Bantu languages are not related. The Bantu, they are not related. Is this true or false? Yes, Poitumelo?
False.
It is false because they are related. We are saying, the Shona say Inyama, the Ndebele say Inyama, the Karanga say Inyama, but they are different tribes, but they say the same language. The Bantu tribes grew crops. Is this true or false? The Bantu tribes grew crops. Ayanda, is this true or false? The Bantu?
True.
Yes, we are the Bantu. Take your life, what you are doing. We are the Bantu. It is true. So, very good, as I said, hand in your work in time and revise your work. Next week, we'll be writing end of 6 weeks test. If you are to look at the live lessons videos, go to the classroom, or I will send you the links to revise them. Today, I am going to give you, last week, I did not give you work. So in agriculture, soil fertility, and I'm going to give you the heritage, the maths in the morning, and one of the languages. Please try to answer your questions so that I want to have a pile of unmarked work. It's a buy now, we're not coming, because I can see most of you don't have data. We meet tomorrow. Please ask for more data from your parents so that at least we can have 3 live lessons. So for now, it's a bye. Bye-bye.